But that's also, I mean, you do.
This is the only place I'm talking about this, by the way. I'm not talking about this ever again. Just here.
If we're actually having a real
I am.
though. I mean, you do know, like,
yes,
you deserve someone who loves you as much as you love them to be.
I don't know. I don't know that because I've never had that.
Right.
Like, am I deserving of that? No, maybe I'm not.
I mean, you are.
Why? I'm a bad person. I expose people. I talk shit about people. Like, I don't know if I'm deserving of someone to love me. You know what I mean? Hey guys, what is up? So this lighting isn't terrible, actually. That's gonna be hella terrible. So I am currently watching my girl Loey Lane. Loey Bug. I love her so much. I watched Natalia Taylor's video on this. I did watch the Netflix episode on this. Who else? Oh, Stephanie Sue talked about this. So this is the thing again. I am still in where am I? Pennsylvania. So I got Moe's. Also, this is the biggest bag of chips ever. And it's warm. I'm just gonna put this on my white bed, but I've got another bed over there, so. Okay, so I'm so excited. Yes, I'm doing like Blood Queens here, so I'm kind of like working, but it's like vacation because it's been so much fun. So I'm wrapped actually with my scenes, so I'm waiting for them to finish, and I'm gonna go back over to Gabby's house tonight. But oh my gosh, this looks really good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's so warm too still. Oh my god. I was just saying I'm not gonna eat cheese anymore because it's like bad for you, but wow. It breaks out your skin. So good. So I'm gonna do my haunted hotel story. Because it's like creepy. I mean, it's not that creepy, but it's kind of creepy and I want to tell it. Because I honestly think I'm like manifesting these ghost thoughts. But since so many people are talking about this topic, I want to start too. And can I just say, maybe Shane's already done like a conspiracy theory. Maybe he's already done a video on this. I don't know if Shane's doing more series after this now that Jeffrey's over, but look, not really over. Shane and Jeffrey are iconic. They'll be iconic forever. They'll probably do 5,000 more things together. But when I was watching this on Netflix, I was just thinking like Shane needs to do this. Like he should have been doing the documentary on it. And the guy who owns, so it's about McKamey Manor. And the guy who runs McKamey Manor has children. He's also not shy about publicity for it. It's a fascinating story. So there's a ton of videos out there on there. So it's not like I'm going to like try and give you new information on it. I'll give you a little background just so you know what it is. But there's a ton of videos and I fall down the rabbit hole. And I just feel like this has like Shane written all over it because like to go interview like Russ McKamey would be like crazy, right? So if you guys don't know what McKamey Manor, I wanted the cool green cup. Gabby had this yesterday and I was like, she had like a cool green cup. I got like this clear cup, but it's cute. McKamey Manor is a haunted house, but it's basically a torture house, which I find fascinating. So one of my favorite movies of all time, literally, hi, if you're new to my channel, I don't do investigative reporting, I don't do conspiracies, I don't do haunted shit, nothing like that. But this is fascinating. But I love is a strong word. They're scary movies. Hostel 2. Well, Hostel movies in general. And that's what this reminds me of. This is interesting salsa. So McKamey Manor is a haunted house, but it's basically a place where you go and get tortured, and you willingly do this. So the Hostel movies are filmed by Eli Roth. I saw the second one before I saw the first because this guy I used to know and hook up with, Roger Burt, was the star of it. I watched it. Now, being tortured is like a fetish. Who wants to actually be really tortured? Probably nobody. But my thoughts are this. Like, okay, so McKamey Manor, right, is this, sorry, I'm all over. This is why I don't do these kind of videos, because I'm like all over the place. I'm like the worst at telling like a story, but you sign up to get tortured. They waterboard you, and a lot of these videos will talk about waterboarding. I didn't know what that was, so I'm going to tell you guys because I feel like they need to explain this stuff. It's basically like water, like you're drowning. They put like a washcloth over you or a towel over you and dump water on you to simulate like you're drowning. Really crazy stuff like that. Now, some of the things I read, like, oh, they like make women cut their hair. Or they cut women's hair or something like that. Now, I know they can like beat you, touch you, all that stuff. And like I said, there's tons of videos on this. You can do a background. It's free. You just have to give it canned dog food. But I wanted to know why people would do this, why people would sign up. Well, first and foremost, if people haven't figured it out, because it's free, they're like, how does this guy make money? I mean, obviously all the theorists figured this out, but they're obviously selling these videos somewhere. They record the whole thing. You sign a 40-page waiver. They're obviously selling this footage somewhere on the gross dark web. I got quesadillas. I hope these are good. Sometimes I'm kind of picky. If not, these chips are good. So that's how they're making the money for this. Now, like I said, I'm more curious as to why people would want to do this. I know people, for me, and I'll just use me as an example. Oh, okay, yes, it's pretty good actually. I think this is beef and chicken. I just want chicken. There are people in life who try and control or have control of everything. This is like weird chicken in there. Doesn't that look like dark chicken? So, I think the idea is like you're giving up some sort of control and you're taking abuse. Like, this sounds like most people's nightmare. I want to eat what you're having. I'm going to give me beef. It sounds like most people's nightmare. I should have gotten a burrito. I got a room service. When you're eating, do you ever think like, oh, I want to eat something else? Maybe. You want to give up some sort of control, some sort of power. I say, hey, I'm a control freak in real life. I dominate my real life like you dominate me. I think people, they want you to go in with a clean bill of psych health. Here's my theory. You get your psych evaluation. I feel like they let you in if you have, like, if you have some sort of mental problems beforehand. I'm not saying anything severe. Could be anxiety, depression. I think they let you in if you have that. Everyone else is saying the opposite. Like, you have to be cleared and, like, you have to be in good mental health and stuff. I don't think they do that. I think they take people a little, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you're signing up for this, you have to be little. And that's why I'm a little. Because I can kind of understand why people would do this. Would I want to do it? Probably not. Actually, hell no. But I can understand the psyche of why people want to do this. I really want to look at the room service menu. The chips and queso are bomb. I swear I know. If I'm being honest. So I just ordered room service. Because as good as these chips are, I'm hungry. So we're gonna do 2 mukbangers tonight. But it would make sense, right? Maybe I can tell my ghost story with my milk and cookies. I got hamburger, fries, and milk and cookies. I'm on vacation. I'm gonna eat what I want. And then, my other conspiracy. Should I do branding for this? No. What if this is all fake? So that's all about this. Like, what person, if they are selling to the dark web, right? What person would just want to broadcast this, that they're torturing people? What person would want to torture people? You know what I mean? Like, what person who does this wants to be on Netflix and have this, like, their image, their brand forever when they have kids? Like, the guy who owns it and runs it has children, and apparently he runs it, like, on his property. So what if they're, like, the mind of a troll? What if they're all trolling? Or, like, making it this big thing. Like, what if they're creating these videos for the attention, to get people to talk about it for, like, a grand scheme, like a bigger plan? It just would make sense, like, to do a movie or to do a reality show. Or apparently now there's 2 of these. It used to be in San Diego, but I guess now it's in Tennessee and, like, Alabama. What if they're trying to franchise this? What if this is part of a movie already, right? Like, it'd be really interesting. It just doesn't, like, it makes sense why people would go. Like, it does make sense to me why people would go. But then it also makes sense that they would be trolling this. I don't think there could be a loophole in our legal system that makes it legal to torture people. It's just that's not it. It can't be real. Because why isn't it shut down? You know what I mean? You can't sign a waiver to someone and be like, yes, you can kill me. It's against the law. You know what I mean? Like, just because I signed something doesn't mean I'm above the law. If that makes sense. I guess you're supposed to last like 10 hours. That's the other thing. If you last 10 hours, you get $20,000. First of all, Teen and JC house was like $25,000 and their second season is like $50,000. Like, if Teen and JC can pay that for lasting in a house full of YouTubers, which some may say could be worse than being tortured in McKamey Manor. At least like $100,000 if you're being tortured. So it just doesn't add up. But, and no one's been able to complete it. The longest was like 8 hours. The other thing is, I've watched the videos they upload of people's like journeys. Even the people who tell like their journeys or say they had a bad experience from McKamey Manor almost look like bad actors. If this happened to me and I was genuinely scared, I would be calling a lawyer. I wouldn't be talking about it online. You know what I mean? Like, And not to say the torture isn't bad. If they, the waterboarding thing is crazy. And if they punch you or something like that. But then I watched like the original McKamey Manor. I feel like how it was. I think, unless this was a different haunted house, but they would psychologically abuse you, I guess, but couldn't touch you physically. And again, crazy in here. I say the word crazy, and that is an offensive word, but honestly, like, because I do have my own mental health struggles. They were asking me what temperature my burger should be. But back on that, I get why some people like the psychological abuse, right? Why do people stay in mentally abusive relationships? There's a comfort to it. This is getting like dark or whatever, but even for me, there's a comfort when I'm in a relationship and fighting, which is awful. And it's something I need to break because nobody wants to fight in a relationship. It's actually awful. But there's comfort in that because I grew up in chaos. And not to say my childhood was awful, but I grew up in chaos. So there's comfort in chaos. When things are like normal and good, I don't know. So I kind of get why people would even like to be screamed at. Because day-to-day life people, and people who don't have those issues, they're not going to scream at you. They're not going to, you know what I mean? Okay. Do I want to sign up for that abuse? No. But I can understand it. This is a really hot topic. Also, I'm almost at the end of Loi's video. In her next video, that's like recommended to me, is the haunted side of TikTok. It has 300,000 views. Okay, Loie. I love that she became spooky Loie. That's everything. I don't know. I think she needs to go to McKamey Manor. I love him, so I'm really scared for him. But I do think there's like, I do think it's like more publicity. I'm leaning on more like this is like fake. This isn't real. Because how could it be real? I'm fascinated by it. Everyone's like drawn to it now. Everyone's like talking about it. I'm like, this has to be part of a bigger scheme than a house that tortures people. What? There's no legal loopholes. I've heard people talk about the legal loopholes, but they don't say what it is. Crazy stuff out there. Well, the chips from here are really good. Actually, I'm gonna keep these because these are gonna be. I'm gonna take these on the plane with me. Most quesadilla, not it. But the hotel I'm staying at is bougie. I think I got the room service suite the other night for dinner. Our first night I came in here, so. But anyways, it's gonna be about 40 minutes to get that food, so. I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my haunted story. It's nighttime now. And I'm scared to talk about it, but I think I'm going to. About how you can manifest ghosts. Never saw a ghost in my life until last night. Like, physically see a ghost? Never. Until last night, so. I'm gonna wrap these up. Part 2 will go up later tonight, tomorrow. I love hotel vlogs. They're so fun. Diet Coke is so good, though. Let me know your thoughts on McKamey Manor. There has to be more to the story. It can't just, like, Netflix isn't just gonna be, like, glorifying people who torture people. Like, we'll see. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
I talked about this before. When I do, like, TV or anything, I kind of do I black out. I talk about this a lot. Like, on America's Got Talent, after I got off America's Got Talent, my mom asked me how it went, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't remember things I say in the moment of entertainment. This podcast, like, when they sent me, like, clips, I'm like, oh, gosh, should I say that on the air?
So right now, are you blacked out?
No. But maybe, because I'll forget. I said this story before, so it's not like I'm going to be like, well, I didn't say it in great detail, but I don't think it's not like, but maybe. And the thing is, here's the thing, like, I'm here with you. I see you. I'm not on
you're
drugs.
in the moment, but, like, in terms of remembering the moment, probably not much.
I forget. I think I just forget the minute it's, like, done. I'm like, what did we talk about? What did we say?